Live at the Fire Nights podcast, man, and it's certain moments that you have when you do these things, and I think it's more the moment. These guys came from Woodland, Delaware. Where was you from?
Who's fighting right now? Who's fighting right now? Who's fighting right now? Who's Let me see him. Let me see him. Let me see him. Let me see him.
Listen, man, it's your boy D-Mac, man. Fire Nights Podcast.
Let me see him. Let me see him.
Welcome, it's Tuesday night, best night of the week. We're now rocking with the best. It's the Fire Nights Experience, a black culture journey, sports entertainment, current events, politics, whatever it is to talk about, we're going to talk about it, man. It's the One Take Titans, man, the live legends, man. We only do it one way, we do it live with nothing else.
Uno Manuno.
No retakes, no do-overs, no editing. It's just us.
Run backs.
No bet. We don't do that. Live from Studio 7. It's your boy P.
B-Mac.
Thank God, be Matt. Present to you the world greatest. Over now. All limited, never duplicated. The Fire Nights. I was thinking about it, man. Damn. It's a hard pitch.
Nah, I don't know. I dead ass don't know.
It's a hard pitch.
Oh shit, that's how
Shit, that's how you do it.
Dolo shit.
Everybody's there.
Be like, I like games.
How that bus feel? That nigga threw you under the bus, cuz. Threw you under the bus. How everybody feeling today, man? How y'all feeling?
I
Good, man.
I'm out.
Feeling good?
Yeah, I'm feeling
Good, man. Good.
I'm feeling marvelous, my G.
Damn,
I'm feeling
man.
marvelous, man. It's Tuesday night, man. You know how it is, man. It's Tuesday night, man. You know how we do every week around this time, the Tuesday nights. As I like to do always around this time, and to all my people out in Lewistown, Maine. All the way out to Barcelona, Spain. And my man who made it back to Bucharest, and he's still doing his best. I would like to give you a hello and how They like me.
First, let's get some shout outs here. Shout out to East Square Scar Lounge. What up, O? What's good with you, bro?
Oh, ski.
3616 Kirkwood Highway, also known as Home.
Shout out to the Concert Crew Podcast.
Is there?
Most comprehensive music breakdown podcast around and in the United States, as far as I'm concerned. And only my opinion matters, because I said so.
Yo, you know I want to give a shout out to? Knox Wrestling Show.
Who's coming?
I think I'm dipping my toe back into
Who's coming?
wrestling.
Who's coming? Shout out to my guy.
I'm dipping my toe back into wrestling.
That is the most comprehensive wrestling podcast show for the intelligent wrestling fan. Run them likes, subscribes up. I want to give ourselves a shout out. We're rocking out for a minute.
Why not?
But take this thing to the next level. Hey, if you're listening, like, subscribe, you know, it don't take much.
Oh shit! Shout out the Concert Crew again. Shout out the Freaks. Throwing an all black
Oh, yeah, Frank's got an all black drawing coming this weekend.
this weekend.
Yeah. Frank's got an all black affair.
You got our tickets.
Shout out Freak.
Go on Eventbrite, get your tickets. No tickets.
Absolutely, absolutely,
You know?
absolutely.
Pretty growing sexy, man. Do that dumb shit where you live.
Said best dressed female, best dressed male,
Grown and it's sexy.
Yeah, yeah.
and they giving money to the
You got money?
business owner.
They pay the full foundation from around here. Huh?
Yeah,
I heard that.
That's tough.
business owner. Know what I'm saying?
That's tough.
That's a look.
Let's get going, man. Let's get the engine rolling, man, and do what we do. Let's get this thing rolling. First thing I want to discuss here is slightly move a little bit. Do something different than what we normally do. We normally start off pretty seriously. A little tongue-in-cheek approach today. Tongue-in-cheek. Yeah. What's some things that people take serious?
Ooh.
Real serious.
Ooh. Can't
Money.
Can't play with niggas.
Money.
Money?
You know what? I can attest to that, man. The great American literature, Bernard McCullough, aka Bernie Mac.
That's Bernie Mac name? That's the first. I've never noted it that.
I think that's his name.
I've never known that.
Bernard McCullough.
Bernard McCullough.
Yeah, crack research staff. Get on that.
A made up name.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You think it? You think it's right?
Hey, can somebody, hey, man, crack research that. I gotta get on that, man. Hold on.
But when he was in King's Comedy,
Of course.
and he said, "You know that motherfucking Johnny? That motherfucker owed me motherfucking $35 motherfucking dollars." And that right there would tell you exactly how
Is he calling about
serious,
No, Jeffrey McCullough. Okay. Good and fresh.
how serious money is with black people, man. You know, I mean, it's funny how somebody said when I gave you the $20, it was all good, but when you gave it back, it was all funky ass. You know what I'm saying? Take you funky ass.
Yeah,
So that falls under the category of we take our check serious. Like, you can't fuck up a black man check, man.
Money.
I fuck up a black man check, man.
Money from anybody. It's real.
You owe me money.
It's owed to me or supposed to be given to me.
I need that.
I need that.
And I need it when it's supposed to.
I like it how I gave it to you, too.
I don't give a how.
Nah, I kind of do.
Don't try to play me and give it to me in like change or something like that. But I don't give
But that's part of I wanted how I gave it to you.
I give $100. You give me 520s. I don't care.
You can cash out.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I wanted how I gave it to you. If I gave you a B, I want 25, 25, 25.
I'll tell you like
Nah.
that on a simple case because you didn't have the 20. Whatever you asked me for,
Right.
you didn't.
Right.
So when you get whatever you get coming to you, I don't want to take all your money for you to pay again.
Nah, my thing is this.
So if you owe me $100 and you happen to have 50 on you, I'll take that 50. But because then I'm gonna wait for the 100.
But here's the thing though. If you say let me get 100 till Friday,
That's
I need
different.
100 on Friday.
That's different.
I don't give up.
Time out. So to me, you mean to tell me if they came Friday and only had 50, you're not taking it?
I need my $100.
So you're not taking the 50?
Give it to me when you got it all. I want my $100.
Oh, you might as well put pork in your money.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea, French.
But you still owe the whole bean.
That's a good idea. I mean, you ain't really going for that, but that's a good idea, though. That's the American way called interest. It's called interest. So what about this, though? So what about this?
And it's called what happened.
Take that. Well, I'm saying me because
I feel you.
it'd be different situations. Because I can understand y'all because y'all working 9 to 5 and y'all would loan another working 9 to 5. You ain't gonna loan no. You know what I mean? I'm around degenerates every day. So I loan you 100.
You gotta take it how you get it.
Yeah, because it might take another.
It might come back 100, but it also might come back 75, then 25.
Yeah,
Man, it might come back a dime.
yeah. Like,
I don't want it to come back like that. And see, that goes back to my point. Now, don't nickel and dime me.
keep the $10. No, keep that. Yeah, keep that.
Nah, don't do me like that. Nah, don't do me like that.
Keep that.
Nah.
Because listen, I don't be reading dudes' pockets. Like, yo, if you owe me money and you come to me with $10, yo, I'm still thinking you fucked up. Like, yo.
It's the landmark, because you told me X date, and I'm thinking, okay,
You
well,
didn't tell me X date. Even if it wasn't no date. You know what I mean? Like, yo, let me borrow $100. I got you.
so look,
You know what I'm saying? Okay, boy, I might give it to you, I might not. But don't come, if you come to me tonight, I'm gonna like, nah, keep that. Yo, you get it all. Because, you know what I'm saying? Me thinking, I ain't really thinking you trying to shim me or beat me. I'm just thinking, I'm really thinking, yo, he messed up. You know what I'm saying?
all right, son. So how about this one?
You keep that, and when you get to where you think is enough to pay me, or I ask, like, yo, let me hold 30. It better not be a problem.
All right. How about this one, though? How about this one?
It better not be a problem, you know what I mean?
What about spades?
What about it?
Nah.
Niggas don't take spades serious?
Some do.
Motherfucking right.
Nah, you don't take it that serious.
Who you talking to me?
Yeah, you
Fuck
ain't
you
never
gonna tell
thought
me?
about it. That's somebody?
That's the extent of taking it serious?
Whoa. So that's the.
I thought it's things black people take serious.
He ain't say shoot somebody
Somebody where your money though.
over $100. I want
You would literally beat you wouldn't beat nobody up over a space game though.
over $100.
I've seen fights to break.
Nobody up over money though.
I've seen spades fight to break all over spades
I'm
games.
talking about you.
Would you make somebody up over money?
I'm not beating Bob over $100.
Not $100 money.
We were just talking about $100.
But I'm talking about money.
It depends on how much money.
We're talking about something that black people get mad about. We're talking about
We mad about. We say take serious.
Take serious. We never did.
We were talking about. Okay. So it depends on how much money. But when I play spades, I play for money too. I don't play spades for fun. So I guess the situation could be the same, depending on how much money. And the aspect, yeah, we got room. If a nigga owe me, I'm not loaning $1,000 to a nigga I know ain't good for.
I'm not loaning nobody $1,000.
I ain't got a chance.
Yeah, I ain't.
That don't sound like a spade to me. That sound like the money.
I mean,
The money. Spades for money.
But you're fighting over money. Not the game.
yeah, if everybody knows how the game.
Is the point.
So what about this one?
Freshman space player.
What about this one? No. What about this one? Not eating everybody cooking.
Man, look here, man.
That don't get you upset.
I'm
just not gonna eat it. I'm not gonna be in the crib.
Nah, I know a lot of black people. I know a lot of black people who made this. Nah, like in open, like that's a serious thing for them. Like Man, who made this? Who's responsible for this? That's serious.
Yeah, I take it seriously.
Like,
Like,
yeah,
that made the potato salad.
Who made the potato salad?
Who made the macaroni?
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we don't need no rookies on the sticks. You know what I think?
Who made the barbecue? Who's on the grill?
Eating it, I don't even care. I ain't asking no questions of who made nothing. Sure.
I do that. I definitely take it.
So what about?
For real. I sound like it for real. Yeah, you know, I'm just like, I'm cool.
I'm cool.
So listen. So that's the criteria. If you don't know if listen, if you're not coming with who made it, it ain't it.
Yeah, you take that shit out.
You gonna tailor your plate to it. It don't necessarily it don't necessarily have to be a fight. Let me. It doesn't have to be a fight to break out, but.
Really okay? Hey, Tommy, if I was going to break your balls, I'd tell you to go home and get your shine box. Really okay? Hey, Tommy, if I was going to...
Where this shit if you fighting with food?
I've seen fights over food.
I mean,
I've seen everywhere this shit.
I have too, but that is
They don't change my opinion. They weird as shit if you fight.
Moving on.
seriously.
So, I'm gonna give you our topic. Do you give a fuck? We discuss it or keep it moving? And IDGAF. Will Smith and Dwayne
I don't care about
Martin.
Pass. I pass.
You wanna give a fuck?
I pass. Pass.
Keep it moving?
Pass on homie and homie. Pun intended.
Punt?
Yeah.
Now I got to turn my back.
I already know that.
Now it's got to turn me back. Drop back.
Moving on. Moving on. The 30-year anniversary of the 36 Chambers Wu-Tang Clan.
Year anniversary, is it?
The 30-year anniversary of the 36 Chambers. Do we give a fuck?
When Wu-Tang first came out, I don't think I was ready. You know what I mean? I didn't appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, shit, all right. But you know what I'm saying? I didn't appreciate that shit. But then as I started listening, I was like, yo, this shit is like another world. Like, this shit is different. And I think maybe that's why I didn't grasp it right away, because it was different. And I was like, man, that motherfuckers is crazy.
It's very, very documented and know my feelings about when the Wu dropped. I clearly was not with that shit. It was just a bunch of noise, a bunch of niggas screaming and some kung fu shit. Yeah, it was just some. It was just. I couldn't even like. Cause to me, it was just. God damn, yo, is really gonna rap? Like, that nigga screaming and shit. It's like 12 of y'all. And y'all doing this karate shit.
Too much going on.
There's a lot going on, bro. It was like the niggas. It was like just confusion, and I couldn't dig it at all. And I'm not ashamed to admit it. It is what it is, man. I couldn't dig it. But Jesus Christ,
I can remember pivotal times in my life when it came to certain hip hop. I remember when Eric B and Rakim, Eric B for President came out. That was a bomb. People like, can you hear that? Who was Eric B and Rakim? When Fuck the Police came out.
give me your thoughts on the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers 30-year anniversary.
When that came out,
You're listening, give us your thoughts.
everybody was, whoa, what is this?
Give it up for the Wu.
Everybody except y'all two. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was like,
Hey man, listen, hey.
like, yo, I mean, to me, I heard Method Man first. I didn't know he was with the Wu. I didn't know the Wu and Method Man was the same people.
Mm-hmm.
I heard Method Man by himself. I like that. But then when I heard Protected, nigga, I was like, who the fuck is these niggas? I tell you, we had a bro in our class, Derek Fisher, if I'm mistaken. This nigga said, oh, they the Wu. You ever know what the Wu-Tang called?
Nah.
Came with the tape.
Think where I was at, 'cause that might have something to do with
Yo,
that.
this
Might
nigga came with the tape. This nigga's 93. Tape.
It was 9-3.
What?
He was gone. He was listening to.
I was
He was listening to Buddy B and
yeah.
UGK and But she was
Derek Burke. Derek Burke.
DJ screwing them.
That's real.
Man, I heard those two songs, but when he had brought the tape in, Newark dude from Newark put the Wu, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. What? Man, yo! I'm trying to tell you, dude from Newark, remember this? Dude from Newark put the whole tape like, oh, nigga, like, I never heard, yo, you want to use the tape? You really want to use the tape? We're home, done that thing ASAP. I was brainwashed to the Wu after that. I was brainwashed. I felt the same way when I heard Eric B for president, fuck the police, protect your neck.
Yeah, I could attest for that. I was in GF50 class when he brought the tape in.
I was on third coast, man. I was on that down south.
Listen to it in G class. Like, yo, it's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't get it, fellas. I didn't get it, man. I didn't get it.
I was standing on the table, dog. They didn't even know.
I got suspended the day before the prom. She said, the sheriff.
That was the jail.
Well, listen, speak to the
They set me up, nigga.
speak to the effect that the album had on hip hop, if any, because maybe it didn't have any effect. Who knows? But speak to the effect that it had.
I think it brought a whole nother like it was nothing like it. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it was like a whole nother element of rap for real. Like posse cut type shit, but on another level. You know what I'm saying?
On steroids.
Yeah.
Every time.
A posse cut every song.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Everybody's verse is dope as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. The posse cut is everybody got bars on the song.
Bars on every song, which is
Like,
crazy.
yo, this is crazy. bro.
9, fly, different, unique.
That with the 6
Niggas.
songs said.
Oh,
I mean, I remember through my just through hip hop them.
Hip hop them?
yeah, he just made
Yeah.
Oh shit! You made that up. I like that.
I've had
Hip hop them. Okay, I'm gonna use that.
different favorite Wu-Tang members. You know what I'm saying? Like,
me too.
Cause that was my next question. 'Cause, yeah, that was my next question.
because it was Method Man. He was talking about weed. I was smoking weed.
It was never bad for me ever.
I got white owl blondes. I got man. What?
You just butchered the lyrics. That was terrible. Yeah, that was terrible, bro. That was terrible. You just butchered the lyrics.
What?
Yeah.
Nah, he did say White Owl Blunt.
Did he? Yeah. Oh, I thought he just butchered the lyrics. My bad. That shit, you know how much I didn't like meth.
To your fresh. Meth was my first favorite too.
Nah,
I think
not
that was
me.
because he just stood out to me. He just stood out more than anybody else. But then I went to like Ray, and I was like, Ghost, my nigga, and I was like, Cat. Like at some point in time, every single one. Probably so.
As the albums came out,
That might be right.
on the Wu-Tang album, like, okay, I can deal with meth.
That might be right.
Solo.
For me, that might be right.
And then he, you know what I'm saying, he dropped into Cal joint.
You thought was never my favorite. I'm gonna say.
First he dropped the joint.
I think that's universal.
So,
Yeah.
he dropped-
She was tough though.
he never came out with a joint.
With all due respect,
He came out with a joint. He never came out with a joint.
He never got the joint drop when it was supposed to be dropped. Shined on. I
But everybody, you know, Meth was hitting him with the Mary J joint. They like, yo, man, he killing me. All I, then here come Ray with the purple tape. Oh, everybody jumped on. Nah, matter of fact, it was ODB.
ODB. I fuck with ODB.
Everybody was messing around.
my favorite one.
Fucking well with Bernie's bathroom when he came out. When he came back out. When he came back from jail.
Yeah. That was my shit.
Yeah.
That was my John, man. But when I think who grabbed me was Jizza. Jizza grabbed me until Ray dropped. Jizza grabbed me until Ray dropped. I know when Ray dropped, It was strictly rave from then on, and that's all. Cause I was never a meth fan. I thought meth was kind of corny with the raps, like the choruses. Don't get me wrong, but it wasn't. It just wasn't for me.
I went to the what was it? I want to get the record store right. They used to have record stores in the mall.
In the mall?
Sam Goody.
Sam Goody. I went to Sam Goody.
What, the flea mall?
Nah.
Oh, you're talking about like the mall. Yeah, you're talking about the mall. And it was Sam Goody. It was another one.
The first, when they just started selling CDs, the first 3 CDs I ever brought, Fuji Rap 5-6, Mary J. Blige, My Life, and the Jizza Liquid Swords.
My life classic.
That was your joint.
The Jizza was, that album was crazy.
Stole My Life from me. Chico stole that.
I would have stolen it too.
Even it.
Hell of an album. It's a hell of an album.
Oh, that joint.
I'd have stolen it too.
No, but they were the first 3 CDs I brought when they started, like, switched over to selling CDs, Liquid Swords, 4, 5, 6. At my joint, G-Rap and Nas, Fast Life.
I personally thought it was different. I personally thought it was different from a production standpoint, man. Like, the RZA just introduced a whole different, like, not to say that there was no hardcore producers, but his sound was so different that it was literally the Wu-Tang sound. And
Fact.
so different than everything else that was going on at the time, man. Like there was hardcore, Premier had his style. Dre, of course, had his style. P-Rock was popping, multiple producers, but that Wu-Tang style was so different, you know what I mean? And the same thing that I hated, I grew to love, that unique Saturday morning Kung Fu theater infused sound. I grew to love it.
You know what you talk about Saturday morning? One of the Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. The sample comes from Underdog.
It wasn't even that song. You know what it was for me? I really went back and listened to the said, damn, these motherfuckers is nice. Bring the Ruckus. That was what it was for me. Bring the Ruckus. I went back and listened to that. I was done. I said, okay. I said, all right, let me really go back and baptize myself in this shit. I clearly missed the boat on this one. Because that shit was super hard. That shit was super hard.
Yo, to me, when I heard the Wu, I was like, because it was different, but it wasn't so different like, okay, well, this ain't going to sustain.
I thought that was me. I thought it was that. I thought it was some fad shit.
Different, but it was like, it's hard, it's tough, these niggas can rap, and it's not so far out, like, in all due respect, like somebody doing a style. You know what I'm saying? Like a
And DOS Effects. I thought it was gonna go the way of DOS Effects. You know what I'm saying? You know watch Superman and you ever watch Superman and the alien come down and they got the mask on, right, and they can't quite adjust to the atmosphere, and it's like that was me. I was like, take this shit off, man. I couldn't. That was me.
First time it touched my ears, I was like, what is this?
Nah.
What is this? I had an inkling like, man, this is new, hot, fresh, hard.
Yeah, y'all better than I was.
Man. Man. Remember Tarzan?
That shit's classic.
Hold cheeks closed and keep feeding you and feeding you.
All that shit's classic, man. All that shit is classic. And then on top of that,
where my killer tea?
On top of that, it brought a whole new perspective to the crew, the rap crew, because it was like instantly global. Instant. Like, and when I mean global, I don't mean like.
But they got tapped in with the 80s.
Yeah, it was instantly global, and it's crazy, it's brilliant because the Asians, man, they take their hip hop culture serious. So that was like a win for them. Like they instantly became Ichiban #1. You know what I mean? Instantly, you know what I mean? The Wu instantly became like #1, man. And for them, a world tour was just natural. And like to see what the whole thing became is just insane. Like you had 7 to 8 marquee acts coming out of that one group. To look back at it, it's like, damn,
man.
that's crazy. And the spin-off acts, I mean, shit like the Gravediggers, the Sons of Man, and all that, that's even a different level. But all of the stuff that came out of that one album is like, I thought everything coming out of the Chronic was crazy, and like NWA, like all the spin-offs. There was nothing like Enter the 36 Chambers.
The Blackout albums, Red and Meth.
You got that off of that?
That shit new shit.
Like you got literally like, and it was crazy, man, because it was a different archetype in terms of how they released records, and it was like all of them had different deals with different record companies, and they would all drop at different times. And while it seemed to be, it seemed problematic, you know what I mean, later on, because it was like, I know the nigga that dropped 8th was probably like
Some bullshit.
some bullshit, you know what I mean?
Watch the Wu Jar. You'll see Inspector Deck really got the you know the fucked up part of all the Wu. You know what I'm saying? He was on deck to, you know, pretty much be in the lineup. All his beats, all his beats got washed away, and then when Cap got on one verse, they was like, "Yo, okay, well we want Cap. He's doing fresh. Let's give him money." Like, yo, what about that? I was next on line. Like, well, we don't really know about that situation. We know about that. I mean, we know about Capadonna.
But can we agree that Deck is still even probably top 3?
Absolutely.
Well, I don't think none of them top 3. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, shit. Any of them niggas top ranking right now as we speak? Well, you know, I mean, you know.
Capadon.
You know about Inspector Deck, so you know if any of them other ones is top ranking right now.
About right. I said I don't know about right now.
So how you know about Inspector Deck right now, but you don't know about them? You know about none of them?
Checking for their music. They probably got music out. I don't know. Let me say they don't got no music out. I'm not checking for their music, so I don't even know if they nice or not. I don't know. That's what I say. I don't know if they nice now, but back then, yeah. I don't know.
I would say 5 years in, even without a record, he was still like, man, Deck that nigga, like, Deck that nigga. Now in 2023,
No,
you know,
after all
29 years later, maybe not, but
those records came out, he still had one of the hottest verses. Apologetically.
That's one of the,
You know what I'm saying?
Socrates' philosophies and hypotheses can't define how I'll be dropping these.
So,
like, dude,
all those records, they wasn't affecting them, you know what I mean? Like, man, I still got shit in the bag.
well, yo, yeah, a lot of shit. If you ever check with MF Doom, you know what I'm saying? And then they got a lot of shit with Czarface. They got a. That was
They
it.
got a shit like that crazy catalog.
MF Doom. That was
Yeah.
rest in peace, MF Doom. That was a ill nigga, man. But Czarface, MF Doom, 7, Esoteric, and Deck. Them niggas got some hot shit too, man.
He got my favorite shit, one of my favorite shits ever, Beef Rap. The Spider-Man beat, the Saturday morning cartoon, Spider-Man beat out of my shit.
G's radio show we used to listen to up in the room. And they used to play the song, the Inspector Deck song. It was on the, what's it called, soundtrack. Let me out. I didn't even know Inspector Deck did his own beat on that record. Yo, Deck, I fucks with Deck.
Nino, what's good with you, bro? What's good? Yo, your boy.
Nino is a huge piece to the
This is his guys, man.
Woo, Nino Brown, you know, sitting up in the room listening to Assassination Deck.
Tap in, man. Your thoughts on the Woo. The biggest shout out to Sweater Man, man. Huge Woo fan, man. huge,
man.
huge
Peace.
Wu fan, man. I mean,
Marlo kid.
he'd lose it
Yeah.
talking about the Wu, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Hindu, man. Huge Wu fan.
I don't dumb.
Huge Wu fan, man. Shout out Dumb.
Oh,
Stop for
Shout out to Wu, man. 30-year anniversary. They entered the 36th chain.
Shout out.
why not?
Yeah, my bad side right
That's
there. You'll get the stuff.
push.
That's personal, man. But shout out to the Wu, man. 30-year anniversary, entered the 36 chambers. Definitely a five micer, all-time classic. It aged well. Even to this day, when you put that on,
It's still.
it's in the background. You know what I mean? You see it. It aged well, man. That the symbol is forever. Shout out to the Wu, man. All 37 members of the Wu-Tang Clan. The entire production team, man. We love that album, man. It spawned a legacy that can never be duplicated, in my opinion. There will never be another Wu-Tang Clan or anything like that.
Wonder.
Absolutely.
Check this out, though. I got a question for y'all, though. Okay? Moving on from that. So you know how like a election. Man, I don't know why I can think of that. Right? And they say, yeah, you know, such and such is polling ahead, and such is this person's polling ahead. You ever been polled?
No.
Have you ever been polled?
No.
Have you ever been polled? No. I've never been polled. Who the fuck are they talking to, bro?
Them.
Is white America?
No, you're talking to them.
But I know white people that say they never been polled. Like who? Like
They're talking to them, bro.
shit. That's
them.
not the white America. Damn.
What white America they talk about?
America.
Oh wait.
Wisconsin?
Like literally.
Kansas?
Oh shit. Why they only poll them?
Because they got,
Cause they don't give a fuck about us.
essentially.
Oh, I mean,
Well, yeah. You know,
I just never understood that shit. Like,
our voice don't matter. Only thing that really matters when we show up to the vote.
Nah,
it's on that motherfucking day. Or if they make enough noise.
you know, you being facetious.
Nah, but I'm saying, if you look at the joints, they be having like special votes for them joints. Because if you ever look at the polling, it'd be like it'd be like 70% for this and such for that of a poll of 7,000 people.
But why we
You know
can't
what
ever be
I'm
up to 7,000? That's what I'm
Because when they address these things
right.
on the internet, maybe the newspaper
Okay.
or pamphlets, we throw them away.
I agree with that to a certain extent. When they call us, well,
Yeah,
I agree with that to a
and
certain
all
extent.
that. So, and plus, a part of that polling and stuff, it goes with the census. A lot of them don't fill those cards out when you get them in the mail, and it asks you how many people in your
I agree
household
with that, but,
and all that.
but here's the thing. Once upon a time, I used to be that person, right?
It wasn't your time.
No. I get it. But what I'm saying is this. For the last 10, 15 years, right, I've been a lot more politically intelligent, right? So have the people around me. So yeah, I completely agree that at some point, I remember being a kid and that shit come in like, man, you don't throw that shit away. Like, I remember those days. But I also remember getting to a point, I'm like, yo, this shit is important. Like, we got into a certain point in time. But I think a lot of us are becoming a lot more aware. Like, nah, we need to fill out these shits. We need to do we need to do blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying?
You guys, this dude, man, because I've seen some of the polls y'all talking about. Maybe like we polled 7,000 people. You know how many motherfucking people it is in America?
I think, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For 7,000 people to be polled? It's universal.
So what they do is hold on. What they do is it's the law of large numbers. That's basically what they're going off of. The law of large numbers. But unfortunately, geographically, the law of large numbers doesn't work, to be honest with you, because there could be one area where geographically you could be predominantly white, and if that's the 7,000 you poll, then that law of large number sample size doesn't necessarily correlate to the public opinion. Yeah, that's just like you go into an inner city and you poll 7,000 of those people, and it's heavily skewed one way. The law of large numbers don't necessarily work that way. So, unfortunately, the United States is geographically, biased to a certain degree depending on the area. The law of large numbers doesn't necessarily surveys or things of that nature, because to everybody, but I know based on historical data, a certain demographic or area or geographical area typically does not do well with the responses. So I can send them. No, we've all gotten them, but we've just, like you said, we've been blind to responding to them or not necessarily caring about them. And they've known this for years. They've just said, hey.
They also use those polls as somewhat as propaganda as well, because like you said, it ain't a lot. Like I said, they try to take a large swath, but most of the time it's a biased swath. But they still put out that biased swath poll numbers, results. Curve people's motherfucking opinion about this election coming up. You know what I'm saying? So it took 7,000 people, but these are 7,000 people that help this candidate look better than it would if we to poll a real swath of real America. You know, can take a 56-year-old lady, take a 17-year-old dude. You know what I'm saying? You take hundreds of those and come out with a real poll. Now you got a real look on what people.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Michigan. I'm gonna go to Michigan University if I want to help a specific candidate with a specific agenda, as opposed to Texas Southern or FAMU. I ain't gonna go there because that opinion is not gonna help that particular candidate. That law of large numbers and percentage is not going to work in their favor. But if you go to, let's say, Dartmouth or Gonzaga,
the people where the people was told from.
I interviewed 10,000 college students.
We sold 100 people.
I polled 10,000 college students. That sounds very general.
Who do you know ever wants a poll to not go in their favor?
Exactly. You ain't putting this shit up.
I'm not putting a poll.
I ain't doing a poll to lose.
I mean, what I'm doing is not.
Let me make sure I win this poll.
It's like, no one puts polls out to lose. I'm not putting a poll out. I'm not putting it out for them to say what I'm saying is wrong and what I'm
I want to put it out there because I hear all the time.
But to tell you that,
this person's down.
even to tell you that, even just to make shit just in hindsight, it just might not be your turn, even after 15 years. Because they only polling like 10,000, 7,000, 5,000 at a time. You know what I'm saying? It's just might not.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to share something with y'all.
Sure.
It's pretty wild. I'm just going to read the heading. I'm going to let it sit in. Mm-hmm. Then I read. This is wild. Rogue daycare workers busted for allegedly running ring.
What?
That shit I think is funny as
It's fucked up.
I got 15 on a little Ray ring. Yo, but you know what's crazy though?
Bullshit.
Yo, but you know what's so you know what's the whole kicker about this though? It was women running that ring. Ain't no niggas running in no daycare.
Let's read the story. Two South Carolina daycare teachers face multiple charges for allegedly directing 3 and 4-year-olds in their care to fight each other and allowing the violent procedure, police said. Of prosecuting daycare employees, Erica Jones, 27, and Serena Caldwell, 56, themselves into authorities on Thursday. Warrants were issued for their arrest, per Newberry County Sheriff's Office. Both were charged with committing to the delinquency of a minor and unlawful conduct to a child, according to the department's Friday press release. Jones faces 14 counts. Chartwell faces 15. Daycare owner John David Dawkins wrote in a statement provided the local outlet Risk TV that Jones and Caldwell were immediately terminated after staff reported their behavior and security footage was viewed. The facility immediately notified the South Carolina Department of Social Services and the Newberry County Sheriff's Department. Sheriff Lee Foster told WLTX the daycare had cooperated fully in a subsequent investigation. Investigating deputies discovered that the two women instructed children to shove, pull, and hit each other per the outlet. Foster told WLTX that the behavior started out with Caldwell and Jones, saying the teacher had prompted students and other clients of the daycare to use violence to punish a child, make another child compliant. I have no idea what the two daycare workers were thinking of. It was just abhorrent behavior, Foster continued. I just can't imagine why you would do this. A total of 14 children were involved, Foster said. They were between 3 and 4 years old. Although none had serious injuries, Foster said it remains unseen how much emotional or psychological damage caused by this. A parent of one of the victims who told WLTX did not name testified that their child was told to hit another child, then told to do it again. Parent of one of the victims told outlet that she didn't believe the problem was systematic and she hated that these two women kind of tarnished the names of this daycare.
Yo, that shit ain't dog.
That's 7. That's the old head versus the young girl.
That shit ain't funny.
Man, you 27, you got your 7. I'm 56, I got my 7.
That shit
My kid.
bullshit.
Oh my gosh, no! Hey, yo, just imagine that training these little kids doing. Hey, yo, hit the little monkey bars. You gotta fight a little later. we gotta push it back.
Yo, y'all crazy, man.
Get mad. I'm getting mad. Mm-hmm. He said you couldn't play with the chop. Do something. Go over there and push it right now. That's sandbox. That's just sandbox. Don't anybody come and get sandbox on little trucks.
Yo, you niggas need Jesus, dog.
Right now. You gotta hold it down. Go push it. Side off a junior. You gotta hold it down for our side. They ain't running no blocks, no Tonka trucks, no G.I. Joes, no Army Men, none of that nonsense.
Man, what's wrong with these niggas?
Yo, it was 2 women though. Yo, that 6-year-old
shit.
Yo, that 6-year-old. That shit is crazy. Oh, Little Kid Fight Club is not crazy to you? Of course,
It's insane.
Money though,
It's insane.
I'm sorry engaging in hyperbole.
It's insane.
Because actually, you know what I'm saying, they wanted kids, there were some kids, you know what I'm saying, like, that ain't cool to be having that going on. But some, you know, it's funny. You know what I'm saying? It happened, you know, I don't think Doug probably there ever to stop it. It's even funnier because it would, it makes it, God,
you charges, man. I ain't need you talking.
stop it. Stop. Sure, yeah, man, if I was there in the actual building, stop it. I'm wilder, man. I ain't no motherfucker.
It's hilarious, but I'd have stopped it.
Now, what makes it so hilarious is that, it was 2 women organizing little kids rumbling. You know what I'm saying? And some of them, you know how little kids is, some of them don't even want to fight.
Listen.
Which is why it's less funny.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Listen, I can honestly say this. I distinctly remember Jay in his mixed martial arts days, right? And there were kids in them competitions that didn't want to fight. And listen, nah, listen, it's even funnier than that. Like,
They make decisions.
listen, I'm gonna honestly say to you that the shit was hilarious.
Different. That's in that case, right? You had parents
You're right.
made a decision to put them in a fighting situation.
Which brings me to what I was about to say.
So, that's bullshit. I get all that. That's bullshit. And I'm telling you, bro, me,
That shit ain't cute.
if I was there, I wouldn't let him fight.
Yeah, I believe it.
I'm stopping it.
I swear that on
I'm stopping it. I'm stopping it.
You like it's funny.
Hearing the story is funny. If I was there, I'd not let them fight. But I would laugh.
As you breaking it up.
I'm like, yo, wild as shit. I'll be laughing at them bitches like, yo, crazy. You talking about I wouldn't let them go on.
But me hearing it,
Wow, but me hearing it
for a little bit. That was funny for a little bit.
but me hearing it,
That's justification and hyperbole, but because I'm just thinking like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
me hearing it a little bit, just like a little.
You want to see a little kid get slugged?
That's fucked up. It's funny.
That shit was funny. I could feel it.
It's funny.
Moving on, man. Moving on. That shit is terrible, man. That shit's terrible. Moving on. Let's move on, though. Let's move on. So listen, I got a question for you. Speaking of kids, right? I'm gonna throw this out there and just give me your thoughts on define it. How much child support? What is child support?
Support to help pay for the living of the children, of the child or children.
Okay. What is child support for you? Anybody? I mean, anybody.
Child support is support for
They should like the child. I mean, I'm expecting a little more from you. You're a highly intelligent individual. I'm expecting a little bit more. I mean, it's called child support. So that's like spaghetti. What is spaghetti? Well, it's spaghetti. Like, I didn't expect that answer, but
truthfully, I think child support in some forms is needed. I think it's relevant. You know, I think it should be in place. But mechanisms, how it should be kind of different when it comes to child support.
Expound on it. Triggers. What do you mean?
Like certain things don't have to be in place for men than it has to be in for women. You know what I'm saying? For
okay.
you know, sort of, they just automatically just like it. And I'm speaking personally. I've just seen from people, it seems like women get a more favorable look, even if things are even, just because she's the mom. And I ain't saying that's right or wrong. I'm just saying, but if you're looking at how situations kind of look up in a general situation, you might want to taper things different. But things are triggered differently for a female than it is for a male, from what I've seen. But
So let me ask this question.
I think they should be some type of form of child support.
So let me ask this question.
Triggered different.
So should the main component be who the child lives with? Because we all know, because just like you said, there's going to be certain concessions where the child most likely is going to live with the woman. So
I don't understand what you're asking though.
should the main component of that be where the child lives? Because I can make, like, okay, I could be in a better situation than you, right? And because you're a quote-unquote woman, you get custody of the child, right? But that doesn't mean that's the best situation for the child. It's just the mother is a more favorable situation in most of the cases.
Right. Generally, those things aren't looked at in a case-by-case basis. You know what I'm saying? Or they aren't looked at as tightly as they should be looked at, because
Nah, that's what he's saying is different though.
okay,
If
well,
you're fighting for custody, and you have a better situation
Then the woman.
Then the woman, most likely, you'll get a little bit more custody, or if not, whole custody. It won't be, you know what I'm saying? Child support is basically a nigga not fighting for custody of kids. Most of the time.
All right, so
that they got a child by somebody, and so happened they got put on child support. Maybe it didn't work out, maybe it did, and they try, and it's just finagle the bagel or whatever. You know what I mean? But what he was saying, that's.
Well, say what you were saying again.
yeah. I was great. Ask your question again.
So, because the whole thing goes into what is child support and how much is child support and what goes into it. What components should go into child? Is it literally just a nigga saying, or a judge saying, hey, you get $150 a month?
No, what goes into child support is if I'm the father, right? The child's with the mother. What goes into it is my income, right? So if the child was living with me, the income is if I'm making $100,000 a year, right? Then it's based on that. It's based on the lifestyle the child would have if the child were living with me.
Okay, so
You see what I'm saying?
what if you just happen to be down on your luck and you're making $32,000 a year?
Then the child gets minimum.
It's
The child support they get. It's the same thing.
I just break it down.
Because they can't make you pay what you don't got.
In Delaware, it seems like they may have become a little bit more fairer. And I'm talking about in the last couple, with some of their child support collection. Yeah.
So, what do you think is the solution? If you had total autonomy,
Well, like I said, I still think there should be child support. I don't.
before you go, let me ask you: should there be mandatory, just like there's like visitation, or should there be mandatory allotted time that the child support paying parent should have to provide, just like an allotment of hours, like you got to fill this amount of hours spent with the child? Because some niggas would be like, all right, well, you getting this $75 every 2 weeks, and that's all I'm gonna do.
So are you saying is that right? Is that wrong? Like, I don't understand what you're asking.
Should there be a different component, an additional
mandatory spend time with your kid?
Yes.
Put in.
Yes.
And
or is that unfair to the?
How do you enforce that though?
I don't know, but like I said, if you had total autonomy, could you do it? I mean, but because
I don't know that it's possible to enforce that. To say, hey, you have to spend time with your, and not that you have to, you know what I'm saying, but I don't know that it's a possible, unless you say you go to jail if you don't, but like, that's fucked up.
Because that's always the motivator. But that's always the motivator, though.
Hey,
the motivator.
But if you got to tell a motherfucker that if you don't spend time with your child, you go to jail, that is terrible. Like, God damn.
Because that may fix, that could fix a lot of problems for some people. Because some will swear you up and down that, man, she won't never let me see my kids. So, but if the courts.
Well, I'm going to push back.
I'm just asking a question, man. I'm asking a question.
What you saying?
If the court got to force you to spend time with with my child, I don't even want you spending time with my child. Because I feel like there's gonna be some vindictive type shit going. Like,
out here don't even be the niggas. They be having nowhere to go. Like they even spend time with a child. You know what I'm saying? They don't even be having somewhere to go sometimes. And then you messing with a dude who just fly by night, and all that. And then I child gonna say, I spent something. I take you, guy.
I think that's it. I think it's people you know.
Hold on.
The people I know.
Hold on. Can we all agree?
People. I think it's a small percentage of people though.
But let me ask a question.
Out here that's getting humped on by niggas that one time, and they going. It's a lot of people like that. A lot of people we know like that.
Parks are free.
True.
You don't have a home to take your kid to the park.
completely agree with that.
That doesn't solve everything.
Everywhere.
It doesn't solve everything,
Take
but
But it's a start.
anywhere.
you can.
You can take them anywhere.
It doesn't cost to take a kid to the park. There's lots of free things. Well, I ain't gonna say lots. I ain't gonna do that. But alternatives, like you have to have money to spend time, you know, with a child.
I know you're not forcing these dudes who had one night stands with these women, you know what I'm saying? And they immediately think that, man, like, yo, hey, yo, I told you, I didn't want this kid. Boys, no, nigga, 3 hours. Like, I don't even fuck with you like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't fuck with you like that. I
I fuck with you like on this motherfucker.
Yeah,
Like you.
the check in the mail was enough situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like maybe a hypothetical, like a 50-cent situation. Like, I thought the money was enough. I thought, you know, like, I thought we had to, no, like, nah, I want you spending time with, come on, man, I'm in Bucharest.
Now you didn't spawn the enemy for life. Because now that kid grows up and he's vindictive and he hates you.
And then I wouldn't want you to.
He hates you. And now you got enemy for life.
If you're my child,
You got little 50 Cent as an enemy for life.
to me, you know what I'm saying? Spend time. Like, nah, I'm cool. Fuck that bitch. He ain't got that.
But there's some chicks out here like that. Though.
Absolutely. I agree. Absolutely.
Like, yo, he
Absolutely.
never spend no time, blame everything. If I had that, the dad was around. What?
But you gotta also say there's a lot of niggas out here ain't doing what they supposed to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But a lot of niggas who didn't like a lot of chicks that they hump.
Multiple times. Multiple times. You only got upset when she got pregnant.
That's weird to me.
You only got upset when she got pregnant. Once she got pregnant, it was like, man, God damn it.
No, you know, nah, man, it's whole. Some women like that as well, man. You know what I'm saying? There's some women like, man, this nigga's a loser. Or this nigga.
Women like losers, though.
You know, I've heard.
Women like losers. Women love losers.
I've been seeing this go around recently. A lot of women say,
Nah, they losers, bro.
they said I had a chance to pick my first baby daddy and I failed. You know what I'm saying? They call this, because they like, damn, I got a whack baby daddy. Yeah. they failed, you know, it's a lot of
chicks.
I don't know, man.
Because the types that they like end up being losers a lot, though. Women are the loser type. They just don't know they're a loser yet.
That's what I don't know.
Do they know? But do they not know they're a loser though?
They do. I mean,
Sometimes.
Well, no. Okay, they ignore a lot of red flags.
Yeah.
They ignore a lot of red flags.
Some women that pick losers, they knew they were losers, but they didn't want to see it.
Nah.
Man, women got that feeling, bro.
Most times,
Right?
girls get pregnant when the nigga winning.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just talking about my experience. Talking about what I see. If a nigga out there on the block grinding,
Let's go, Kaya Foster. Let's get it.
and he getting money, I'm fucking him. I might get pregnant by him. 5 years, 6 years later, he not getting money. He a loser.
Bro.
But at the time, he was getting money.
Even in Houston, Texas, I work every now and then, but they losers, bro. Like, you know a nigga a loser, man. You do. You know a nigga a loser. I know niggas that's losers, but they up right now. This shit, it's life, man. It's like that. The old saying, the old
Life's like a
saying,
dice game.
even a motherfucking state, even the trash can get state now. It's just,
Oh, shit. I'm sorry, say that again?
even that can get state right now.
That's what I'm saying. That's how it happens. When you win, you get them.
But
And you might not something out.
You might, but my point is, she know you're a loser, just it's up right now. Just saying, bro.
She might
I'm just saying, bro, but she should. What she doing is her fault. She should know.
I just thought you was a regular Jack Bo.
Oh, shit.
Game with niggas. But your Jack Mo was loser. You know what I'm saying? Your Jack Mo was loser. Oh man, he just a square. You know, he had square. Oh, he get money now. He give you some pussy, give you some ass.
A lot.
Had a baby bomb.
Now,
Oh, this square was loser.
to me, a lot
It
of
wasn't just square.
This a perfect dovetail into the next topic,
a lot
though.
of women go.
This a perfect dovetail. Fresh. This a perfect dovetail into our next topic, right?
They choose wrong. Like she said, I chose wrong. And a lot of women choose wrong.
Shit happens. Keep it pushing.
Because
Shit happens. You right.
So listen, we had a breakup this week, of course, but it involves Lori Harvey.
I want to smack
Yeah.
Is it a double standard when it comes to Lori Harvey and her dealings with niggas and how she run through niggas?
I
Like,
think it is out there, but I don't like.
Because
I
niggas
guess.
be running through broads too out in Hollywood too.
but the thing is that when she do it, it's like
It's looking.
it's look at different.
I mean, listen.
She done ran sons and fathers, and I mean, she move on. Like she rock out. Like she's clearly dating. Like her dating life is.
Okay, so are we saying she's ending all these relationships?
Well, that's been the consensus for most of them, that motherfuckers wanted to move forward on some marriage shit, and she was like, "I'm cool on that."
I'm good.
That's been the consensus. Yes.
You know what? I mean, I don't know how true it is. But we don't know. But
That baby love even more now here, and she like, yo. Now me myself, I've always been the type of dude when it came to women who Nick would say who had friendly pussy. I never looked at you as a hoe.
friendly pussy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Women who people like motherfuckers, they say they might got bodies and numbers on them. I be like, that don't mean shit.
Wait, what's that called again?
Friendly pussy.
Interesting.
You know what I'm saying? Look it up, Monique. Friendly pussy.
Interesting.
You know what I'm saying? I never looked at those women as whores or hoes as they would look at a Lori Harvey as a hoe. Like,
You matured.
you know what I'm saying? Like
I'm proud of you, bro.
because I look at it, I was like, if women are like men, and I'm like, some of the people that I know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've heard some people's body counts. I'm like, that's all you got? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I know people with real life body counts.
What's real life body? What's the number? Throw a number out there. What's a real life body?
It's real.
Triple digits? Whoa, I was not thinking triple digits. Oh, okay. I'm thinking talking about women. Triple digits.
So you said if a woman got triple digits, that's real, or vice versa? You said if a nigga got
A
triple
nigga,
digits,
yeah, I'm like,
Oh, okay. My bad.
women,
So what's a realistic assessment for a woman? We got all men sitting at the table.
30, 40, some would say she'll.
Is that high or is that regular?
I'd be like, man, that's regular. I'm like, you experienced?
30, 40 bodies?
Yeah, you know, look at it like this. Just look at Lori Harvey like this. If she's been dating like this since she's been in high school, she's dated a couple men. You know,
There's a high profile dating database.
maybe a year. She may knock off a new
Yeah, it's her database.
right. She may knock off a new dude a year for the last 6 years.
Yeah.
That's 12 right there. You know what I'm saying? So they would say that's a lot. Like that's 12 people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many she really got. But I'm saying like 12 ain't even a lot. That's not a lot. You know, she's
Okay, so
like, you know, try to get something.
see, it's not a tricycle though, bro. Like it's not a.
Like this, if you gonna fuck a bunch of niggas with money, class, style.
Okay.
Kind of sense, she ain't shooting low. I got body, real life.
facts.
I got, you know, so if you gonna do that, then.
That's real.
So
I mean,
So here's the kicker. So is that what you would teach your daughter?
no. But I mean, my daughter, it's that nigga daughter, and I respect that. That's what she doing. Fuck it. That's what
It's
it's.
Stephen Harvey's daughter.
Hey, man, I'm doing.
His daughter.
preach that.
Well, I mean, I don't think he can preach anything. She grown.
Facts.
She's a grown woman. I don't think he can preach anything.
It'll really be looked at crazy if she was fucking a whole bunch of niggas that didn't nobody know. They everybody, she fucking nigga down in the IGA and shit.
So let me ask you a question. Since you said that, do you look at Kim Kardashian a little different?
No, she just.
So if Harvey don't know what they was doing. Who does that nowadays though?
What's
Who do you know have grown kids, marry a man, and give them, and they take his last name?
I don't know what. Say that again. I don't understand.
Her kids took his last name. They were already grown.
Oh, you talking about Harvey's?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
Some chicks do that when they grown.
They benefit from that. They benefit from it.
I'm going to benefit from this.
They benefit from it. I give you that.
right.
I'm going to benefit from
I
this.
give you that. Yeah. That's real. That's real.
Okay.
That's real.
Because if her name was Lori Jenkins, we probably wouldn't care.
Nobody wouldn't care. She wouldn't be dating all those guys. Even as his daughter. Even as his
She got out of the roster though.
I don't know if she would or wouldn't because she bad as shit.
She's bad though. Yeah, she's bad little chocolate
Like,
thing.
even these
Bad little chocolate thing.
even these Instagram chicks get superstars. You know what I'm saying? And most of them didn't even really talk like that. They just got a fat
But
fake
the
booty.
Laura's the Harvey name.
Perhaps.
Laura's the Harvey name.
Hold on, check this out. If she was Lori Harvey, she looked like shit. Would the name have anything to do with it? Fuck no. So it ain't the name then.
Some niggas might have me fucking
So
up.
it ain't the name. It ain't the name as much as it is the way she looks, bro.
She is gorgeous
I know
though.
it's a little bit
You know
of
what I'm
both. A little
She's
bit of
If
gorgeous.
Lori Harvey looked like shit, then it wouldn't be nothing. We wouldn't be talking about it right now.
You still be getting stabbed down.
We wouldn't hear about it because she wouldn't be fucking with Idris, whatever homie name is, Snowfall. She wouldn't be fucking with
Franklin Vance and Franklin Saint.
I know that's Frank.
You would be fucking with Franklin
I'm
Saint.
saying niggas are still knocking down because this ugly motherfuckers we grew up with and niggas knocking them down. They got kids and everything. So it happens, but we wouldn't hear about it. Be regular niggas.
Shit hard, you know what I'm saying? I know some niggas that just fuck because shit hard.
Just on the strength.
Yeah, shit
Listen, I got one for y'all. This is the raw one. This is out there.
Oh, wait,
This is a raw one. This is out there, bro. This is a raw one. But before we get into that, fresh.
So,
Do you have a fresh on fire for us?
Oh,
What's got you on fire, bro?
fire, cuz. The fuck?
what's got your boy on fire, man?
about
And
it.
I prefer-
Huh?
I preface this one by saying,
Oh, no, it's over.
pay a man's price.
Okay.
And what I want to say too, because you have said it, you have spoke on it last week, and you was talking about like tipping and black service and all those type of things, and people be on some old, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, homie, man, I got 20, and you know this is $30, you know what I'm saying, because it's your homie. And I'd be like, yo, man, how the fuck I'm gonna get somewhere in life, man, if you don't pay a man's price? Now you don't go into the motherfucking other man, the mayonnaise complected man, and talk about, well, yo, man, I got $20. Now you give him what the fuck you give him, man. You give him a motherfucking tip and all this kind of shit, kind service, but you won't come into my establishment and want to talk me down. You know, say, oh man, I got 15 and and I hit you later. You know, talk about the money later. Now I got to worry about that money later. You know, when it comes to us brothers and sisters, man, we got to learn to treat each other with respect, man, and pay a man's price, because you know your worth, and the things that you put into what you put into, you know, it takes time, it takes dedication, it takes energy, it takes resources, and it seems like it be people that's next to you that's like, yo, I 15 for you. Like, come on, man, it ain't nothing but $30, man. Why don't you pay a man's price, man? Because it fucked me up when I seen something, names and faces of people held to protect the innocent.
And the guilty.
But I seen something that ain't, you know, like, oh man, I'm your man, and I know this man is up. And I'm like, yo, why would you? I know what you pay when you go here.
Right.
Why are you talking to this man like this? This is his price. If you don't like what the fuck his price is, you go somewhere else. But you dealing with him, you called him up, you had his motherfucker, you came to my corner looking for me, as Hustle Man said. So you gotta pay this man's motherfucking price. Exactly. You gotta pay this man's motherfucking price.
Whoa.
So I didn't understand. So I was like, yo, man, if you feel that way about that man, or if you feel that about that price, about that service, or that product you got going on, man, you need to go somewhere else. Because that shit had me fucked up when I was on somebody. But yo, man, we gotta understand, man, people put time, heart, effort, resources into this. And these motherfucking days, you gotta pay a motherfucking man's price. That's what the fuck
It's price.
Pay the price. So listen, I got one for y'all. All right, this is
Hey, what that is?
listen.
What them is?
Over the past like year, man, we've chronicled New Mexico State and their issues, right? Y'all recall?
Nah.
We got some issues.
What's the issues been?
There's some issues.
Okay.
They were frisky in New Mexico State, right?
Wait.
A lot of gunplay,
Oh shit.
a lot of tomfoolery.
Bong
You know what I mean? A lot of shit going on in New Mexico. You know what I mean? This might take the cake. Ex-New Mexico State basketball players criminally charged. Criminally charged with what? You probably say as you're
I
listening.
was thinking. They probably stole some.
Want to hear it? Here it go. Want to hear it? Here it go.
Yes, sir.
3 former New Mexico State basketball players have been criminally charged after accusations arose.
They got 4 of them joints, nigga.
After they sexually assaulted their own teammates last year, the state's attorney general said Thursday.
It's the men's team or it's a co-ed team. I just want clarification. It's a co-ed team or it's a men's New Mexico basketball state
It's the
players?
men's basketball team.
What they sexually assaulted?
3 New Mexico State basketball players have been criminally charged after accusations arose that they sexually assaulted their teammates last year, the state's attorney general said Thursday.
Said it was an object.
DeShaundre Washington, Dr. Bradley, and Kim Aiken Jr. were charged with criminal sexual penetration, multiple counts of false imprisonment, and criminal sexual contact, and multiple counts of conspiracy charges, according to indictment documents released Thursday. The indictment documents contain few details of the alleged abuse, but note that the alleged incidents occurred between August and November 2022. All 37 charges are felonies in New Mexico. Jolene Youngers, who represented all 5 plaintiffs, said her clients were grateful for the charges but focused on more institutional responsibility. It still only addresses the behavior of the 3 perpetrators, Youngers told ESPN. What were the coaches? What were the staff? What was the AD? It's unfortunate that this atmosphere was allowed to be created and to grow. New Mexico State canceled the remainder of its 2022-23 men's basketball season in February after freshman guard Deuce Benjamin told campus police that older teammates had repeatedly forced him to the floor of their locker room and sexually assaulted him. Their allegations also led New Mexico State to fire basketball coach Greg Heyer. The university declined to comment on both the civil and criminal cases. Washington, Bradley, and Aiken could not be reached for comment. In April, Benjamin and teammate Shaq Adewinyu filed a sexual lawsuit naming Washington, Bradley, and Aiken as defendants. In the lawsuit, Benjamin and Odenyiwu allege their teammates would pull down their pants, slap their buttocks, and touch their scrotums. Odenyiwu reported the abuse to Heyer, who told Odenyiwu he would look into it and issue suspensions, but didn't, according to the lawsuit. New Mexico State settled that lawsuit for $8 million in June.
Hey yo, man. I'm with a little bit of hate, man. When I wanted to go to college, man, and I ain't want to be in a fraternity, but I was cool with some of their hazing. But when you're doing shit like this, man, sexually, you're pulling niggas' pants down, man, and like Ice kept alluding to, man, and like they tried to gloss over in the story that you hit on, this was sexual assault and penetration, man. They stuck something in them. You know what I'm saying? They stuck something in them. Penetration. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, it could be a penis. It could be a finger. It could be a sexual apparatus, a mop handle, plunger,
like what?
A banana?
What happened? What they?
banana in the tailpipe. Like, yo, this is, I swear.
They going around. Nah. Matter of fact. I'm smarter than that.
Okay, let's go tonight.
Smart.
School us.
I'm smart.
School us.
They wasn't charged with rape. So it wasn't penile.
Okay.
I'm smart.
Okay. So it wasn't penile.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It wasn't no rape. You know what I'm saying? So it had to be something else besides a penis.
Well, wouldn't that be considered rape still?
Nah, sexual assault.
True. Yeah. Rape is with with your sexual organs. Sexual assault with something. So
Yeah.
what you stick in them?
Or touching me.
Yeah.
Touching me, like you said, touching my scrotum and my, you know what I'm saying, smacking my butt. You know what I'm
So we'll have where, you know,
That's what he does.
what Dwight Howard was accused of, that's sexual assault.
Yo, one thing I do not understand is,
New Mexico's pretty wild.
hey, yo, why the fuck this shit be taking so long for this shit to be coming out, man? I'll be like, yo, this is some bullshit. They ain't even, fuck, man, I mean, women, it didn't even take long for the rapes to come out with men.
Listen, nowadays,
Rape is sensitive regardless of your gender, though.
Yeah, it is.
Nowadays, I learned it seemed like everybody opportunist. If you ain't from our era or a little bit older, if you from that young era, you're an opportunist. Something happened within those 4 months. August, September, October, November. They did this to you for 4 months. After the first time, we got a problem. In August, we got a problem.
This is what I'm saying.
We got no, but that's what I'm saying. It's not. It be them guys sometimes. Something didn't go their way or something opportunist. Yo, because after August, this is going to all the media. I don't care if y'all putting it out. I don't care if New Mexico State is putting it out. I'm going to the police. I'm putting it out.
Well, I'm not sure that's what happened. I mean, to be fair, I think that the victims have always wanted this out. I think what some other details of the situation is,
Stop me from putting it out if I'm sexually assaulted. You can't stop me from putting it out. If I feel as though you did something to me that harmed me, there's nothing you could do to stop me from putting this out.
Can I interject?
What?
please.
I'm not necessarily sure that immediately after this happened, the individual is wanting this to come out for fear for, you know, being labeled, because they may not necessarily, like, they're thinking like, damn, man, people are gonna think I'm gay, that kind of thing. And it may literally be a straight male going through this, and they may not want the stigma of being labeled as gay, because we broke this. We talked about this at Towson State before, right? You know, 6-7 months ago, Towson State had a similar situation of, you know, an individual who said that this had happened over a while, and he had mentioned it to the administration, and they assured him that they would look into it, yada yada yada, and nothing came of it. So, you know, they're trying to go through the proper channels. I get what you're saying. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying that. You saying as a man you would just snap, go on Twitter, and niggas from New Mexico would, right? But they may not be.
In a locker room.
So you would have no.
Nigga, I'm fighting. First of all, when y'all get done, when y'all stop, it's gonna be a fight.
Right.
From the jump, it's a fight. Throwing cheers and rumbling. Cause we're gonna rumble till we're rumbling. Y'all just did this crazy shit to me. We're rumbling. Police will get called.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell the police what happened.
So you're telling the police that
It's gonna be,
they fondleered you.
man, only a Listen, dog. I don't know what type these. I don't know what these niggas is built. But if I'm in a locker room where I'm trying to sexually assault me and I don't fight back, or when they let me go, I don't put hands on the dude, there's something wrong with you.
I think you'd have
There's something wrong with you.
Yeah, you probably participate.
I don't want to say something wrong. I don't want to say that because
It's sad. You either a punk, you either scare these dudes. That's what I'm saying. Is you don't.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
So what you're saying is they could have went in there and just beat him up, and it would have been. It wouldn't have been cool if he.
What I'm saying is, we've covered the story about Towson State and how that gentleman did go through the proper channels and it never led to anything.
No,
That doesn't mean
some homo stuff. You got tricked with the catfish and all that. You was on some homo stuff yourself.
but for the guy that
Yo, listen. Here's the key question in this story. Why are these sexual assaults? None of the person that sexually assault fought none of the people back.
So they just took it.
But we don't know that. We just know the reported story. We don't know that. We don't know what happened.
We know
I just don't-
he ain't fight back.
You just took it. Take that. Take it.
We know he didn't fight back. He took it for years.
Where my pearls at?
He took it for years.
Caught you?
With Wait, no, I'm going to the police.
Who took it?
If I feel I'm being handled, come on.
Now this
You
is,
didn't fight back.
well, here's the thing I want to say. I think he did go. Well, he went to the coach. Now the coach was. No, I'm saying not only did he not go to the, or they not only go to the coach. They went to law enforcement. Law enforcement. Not saying it's national, which is now hitting. It's hitting the national zeitgeist now. And people are looking at, oh shit, you know, New Mexico State, y'all at it again. You know, kind of like that's how I'm kind of seeing like, damn, these motherfuckers doing this shit again. So I'm not sure they didn't do all the things that you said. I'm not sure that they didn't fight motherfuckers. I'm not sure this wasn't reported in an expeditious fashion. I'm not sure that they wasn't talking to everybody they could, and then it just went national. I'm just saying, I'm not sure.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask all three of y'all this. Y'all still play on a team and be around somebody that did that to y'all?
Nah, it's a very small sample size, though.
Okay.
I don't think everybody that doesn't run to the police and knock everybody on the team out is gay.
I'm saying, nah, it ain't about being gay.
Well, you said, but look,
That's what I'm saying.
you said you either was that.
Rowdy. I'm not gonna come to this. I'm saying just me. That's just me. That's why I said I don't know about these young dudes nowadays. Because you can't do this to me, and I can't be around you. I can't be Jordan Poole. I can't be around you.
If you punch in the face, we talking about.
No, I'm not. For example,
Okay.
if you did this to me, if you pull my pants down, smack my butt, held me down, fondle my dick,
Oh,
I'm not coming to practice with you tomorrow. And we fighting after y'all let me up.
Yeah.
Well, they probably wouldn't do it to you.
We'll go on from August to November.
They probably wouldn't do it to you, though.
He makes a great point.
It don't.
No, listen.
They probably won't do
You
it.
probably wouldn't be the target.
Here's the thing: people who do shit like that to people, they know their victim ain't gonna fight back. And I'm gonna say this too: there are a lot of women out there who are sexually assaulted, right?
I feel that.
And they're too scared to report it,
I feel
and
that.
they have to come to work the next day. You know what I'm saying? It's just a mentality.
That's why
You're not that guy.
Me.
You're not that guy.
That's why I said just.
You're not.
Why would you sexually assault the loudest person in the room? You're not gonna do that.
Right.
There's a type. There's a type.
Yo, but
You know, you wouldn't go for it. Absolutely not. You wouldn't go for it. You wouldn't lose your mind. You turn New Mexico State out.
you know what's crazy? They've done this fat shit at so many motherfucking colleges, man.
What they did the what?
This fat shit, man.
He ain't gonna hide this fag shit.
Fat shit.
This fag shit. This
Faggot.
what is it? What is it again? Fuck it. Let's just go all the way down. Let's just go. What is it again?
Haze you.
What is it again?
You heard what I said, man. I don't even want to partake in me smacking your ass or seeing your dick out or holding your scrotum. What the fuck? That's what I'm saying. If I'm on the team,
This is the land, the chapter of New Mexico State Basketball.
Jump in the pool?
No, listen. Basketball with. I'm playing slap ass.
Yeah, I'm in the pool.
Slap ass.
Yeah, I'm in the
Slap ass. Oh no, he missed the foul shot in practice. So it's turkey ball.
That's the rules.
Well,
I'm doing some push-ups. No. Do push-ups. I'm doing push-ups, cuz. We got you.
All right. Moving on. All right.
I need to go back to the bathroom. This is crazy.
Pause. This. Oh man! Wow, that nigga said slap. Yo, bro said slap ass.
Come in the motherfucking locker room. You like, yo, what's going on here?
All right.
Go to the pool. Go cook. Oh, man, I ain't.
There's a lot of shit going on. You don't know about Coach. You better get your teeth.
I don't like pussy.
All right. Moving on. So listen.
All right, hold on. Let me
Why you ass
let me
niggas?
talk. Let me see.
All right. They say you can't have no sex with a BYU.
Yeah, not at all.
BYU.
That's that Mormon shit. Yeah, that's the Mormon shit.
See, no, you can't have sex with women.
Oh, so it's moving on. So check this out, right? Public service announcement. So listen. So within the last month or so, right? I went to a PTA meeting, right?
You still in the PTA?
Yeah,
I always
nigga.
say your name on
Listen.
the list, though.
No, that's because
fresh for
you're doing to go to the field. My Biz are newer. Yeah. So I'm glad you said that though, right? So in shoes on the PTA, right?
Dude's like the smartest nigga in the district.
He might be. Sorry, this nigga.
That's a strategic move, yo.
He wasn't with it. Listen though, I'm gonna say this right, and I'm gonna leave it alone. As black parents, we gotta do a better job of getting involved. Not. I mean that's cool too. The PTA is cool too, but not even just the PTA, right? They had like a meet the teacher night type shit, right? But no black people there. Like, and my point of that is,
Yo, Sal.
nah, listen, bro.
Ain't got no black people at the meetings.
Soon as a motherfucker do or say something wrong to your kid, you at the school. You feel what I'm saying? Well, my thing is this. If they see your face, they know you're around, they know you're in the building, they're going to treat your kid a certain type of way. And right, wrong, or indifferent, right? Because they shouldn't treat nobody fucked up.
Right, yeah.
But if they know you're going to show the fuck up, right?
Oh, we don't want them problems.
My son had a problem with the bus driver.
What's up with these bus drivers recently, man? Because my grandson had an issue with the bus driver,
They know
bro.
you're going to show up, and they know you in the building. Not only that, it's important for the kids to know that you got their back. It's important for the kids to know that you're going to show up and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So my message is this, man. To us black people, us parents, especially the younger parents. I'm a little older, right? But especially the younger parents. Get involved, man. You know what I'm saying? Like your kids need to see you involved. The teachers, the principals. Newark High got a new principal. Shout out Dr. Pinkett. Her first year was last year. And she trying to do some things to shake it up. She trying, you know what I mean, get some shit going on. Okay. But she black. She black, and we ain't supporting her. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers gotta show up, man. Like, show up for your kid, man. Let motherfuckers know that you there for your motherfucking kid. And that you gonna go to war for your kid. And you wanna know how they doing. And you wanna know, like, you don't just show up when the teacher yelled at me, the teacher gave me an F, and I ain't heard, then you wanna pop up. What's
Right
going
now,
on?
you gotta be there. You gotta let them know that you're gonna be a presence.
That's all I'm saying.
And a lot of times, if you're gonna be a presence, you may just get a favorable look because you are. Like you said to the children, me myself, man, I did not understand. I was like, yo, I'm not going to all these motherfucking things this year or whatever's going on, man. My child actually happens to have some good grades, man. Miss me this year, you know, but I am a firm component of, man, you know, be a little bit more involved. Yeah,
whole bottle. You're
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Shout out Biz, man. Biz got like a motherfucking a 4 point something, nigga. He got 100 and something in Chinese class, 100 and
Nigga know fluent Mandarin. That's crazy.
Mandarin fluent. You
That's
hear me?
crazy. I'm gonna need him, yo. So,
Real, listen,
so when he turn like 19, I'm gonna need him.
real motherfucker.
Make sure you got a passport.
In the math league, right? They got a competition tomorrow. They had a competition, first competition like 3 weeks ago. He on the freshman squad. They got one question right. Guess who got that shit right?
Be ready when they do it. As opposed to, you know what I'm saying, you know, we need our little kids to know that school is cool and you're probably not gonna be a rapper.
It ain't bad.
You're probably not gonna play basketball or football. You know, still go for those dreams.
Oh,
man,
nah.
but please do.
Oh,
what
nah,
you do.
nah. Don't, no. Listen, Newark, Glasgow, and Christiana got a gang underbelly to it. As long as he don't indulge in it, he good. They gotta, yeah, this,
And I'm so lost, man.
Newark's cool.
Yeah.
Newark is
it's-
a place.
Something with the Newark.
Yeah, it ain't a
Good.
bad place. They got, like I said,
Right.
they got a new principal.
Out of all three.
Last year, Dr. Pinkett, black lady, she doing her thing. Newark ain't a bad look.
cool. Fresh purpose, let's go. Let's get it, man. You know what we're here for.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Proceed, Fresh.
Shit, dog. Word. Shit.
Shout out to the Blue Devils, baby. We got one. We pulled one out tonight. We learned from NFL action. There we go. Run down the scores real quick, Fresh. You remember your picks? All right.
When they come up, I know exactly who I lost.
All right. You know you ready. All right. Where the Texans defeat the Bengals 30-27. I did not pick that one. Goddamn Texans.
I picked the bank.
Damn, the Texans.
Yeah.
Wow. Saints Vikings. I did pick the Vikings.
I picked the Saints.
Yeah, I picked the Bengals. I picked the
Saints.
I picked the Vikes. The Steelers. I picked the Steelers to fight Mike Tomlins.
I picked the Steelers.
Yo, is he the greatest coach ever?
On this podcast, he is.
He's not the greatest.
On this podcast, Mike Tomlin. Anything wrong on the Fire and Ice podcast?
We will have no
right.
Tomlin slander.
There'll be no Mike Tomlin slander.
Who better than Mike Tomlin?
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah. Nah, fuck the hoodie. Not here.
Hoodie.
Not the hoodie.
I still
Not here.
I still
Tomlin
take
got
Andy Reid over it.
Nah, I mean, hoodie got all the accolades and all that or whatever, but nah, I'm taking Mike Tomlin.
Yeah.
My blackness won't let me take anybody else but Mike Tomlin.
Bill Walsh over it.
Before you go, why?
Well, I take Andy Reid over him.
Yeah.
I just think he's a better coach. I mean, they both got 2 chips, but I just think he's
Nah.
better.
Mike Tomlin all day.
Tomlin has one chip.
Mike Tomlin 100 times over.
I thought he had 2.
It's only Mike Tomlin.
I'm still taking.
Shout out Mike Tomlin. Fuck the Steelers. Fuck the Steelers.
Shout out Mike-
But shout out Mike Tomlin.
That's not right.
No, for a dude who been coaching for all this time, never missed a playoff, never had a losing season.
Now he went.
I mean, we can go all day, but I mean, I'm just saying. We,
Dope as shit. Don't get me wrong. That's dope.
That's why we'll have no. That's why we'll have no Mike Tomlin around here.
That's coaching.
moving on. Moving
Keep
on.
pushing.
Moving on.
Can't too many coaches. A lot.
This nigga will not let us move on. He just
Go ahead, man.
go ahead, man. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Dog.
Wrap it up, B.
Oh shit. Get your man a letter, bro.
You done or you finished?
Go on.
Start talking.
Or what?
Talking again?
If I don't start talking,
Oh shit, you gonna start talking again? Nah, you gonna start talking again.
you start talking again? Oh, my fault. Titans and the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers beat the Titans.
Didn't pick that. Didn't see
I
that
went
coming.
with the
folks.
Titans.
You know what the Titans? We'll hold down the suspension because I can't remember who I picked with that one. Honestly, don't. That wasn't a coin flip game. I can't take credit for this game because I don't even remember who I picked in this one, to be honest with you. So I'm not taking credit one way or the other. Well, if I lost it, I'll take credit, but if I win, I can't take credit. Niners and Jags. They picked the Jags. I said the Niners had to win that game.
I went with the Jags.
Win with the Jags.
I've only picked one game that you.
Jags, I'm disappointed in y'all, man, because this was a game that y'all could have jumped into a real discussion, but again, it was like
I thought they had arrived.
going in. Who did you think?
I picked the Jags.
Going in, who did you think? Niners? Okay. Browns, Ravens. Browns, 33-31 on the road.
Ravens.
I did pick the Ravens. You picked the Ravens?
Yes.
You picked the Browns. Why did you pick the Browns? Real quick.
Nah, I picked the Ravens.
Oh, you picked the Ravens? I thought you picked the Browns.
They shit on me this week.
Well, yeah, they got me. My Super Bowl pick. We'll get back to them later. Falcons, Cardinals. I picked the Falcons, and they lost.
I picked the Falcons.
Cardinals win 25-23.
I definitely picked the Falcons on
You
that.
had to pick somebody. Would have flipped the coin. You had to pick somebody.
I think that was the way you flipped the coin on.
Just made me.
No, that wasn't the one. That wasn't the coin flip. The coin flip is coming up.
I had to take. Like.
Hmm?
I said with the coin flip, I would have had to take.
Okay.
So I would pick.
Lions, Chargers. I know what I didn't do.
I picked the Lions.
I didn't pick the Chargers. I picked the Lions.
The lie.
And what did I say about this game, Fresh?
It'd be just like it went.
I said this game is going to be a pinball game. The video game's going off, and god damn it was 41-38. Shout out to the Lions, man. The Lions are saying, look,
San Diego defense sucks.
it does. And the Lions said, hey,
Defense.
so I'll take that.
They're LA though.
Nah, they San Diego.
I thought it was LA.
Yeah, he refused to call him LA.
They win the game.
He refused to call him LA. Yeah,
They win the game first winning. Well, not even gonna say that. It's just easy to say San Diego until they.
out there. I mean, front. They
I like
weak team
Justin
out there.
you think so?
Team out there.
I like
I don't hate it. The D is overrated.
38 and 40.
The D is overrated, but I think a lot of
Then
things
lose 31 to 28, 43 to 40.
Interesting.
Herbert, man.
Interesting.
But they
Interesting take.
It is.
Interesting take.
It's a D.
You know who Herbert reminds me of?
who the man right on?
From your team, Tony Romo. Now he'll put up a whole bunch of stats and everybody and I was like, but he getting shit heat throwing him, a lot more heat throwing him than Tony Romo did.
From that standpoint, I
You know, that's why I was like, hold
But
tight,
it's the
man.
Defense. Y'all gotta stop somebody sometime. If I'm scoring 38, y'all can't give up 41.
right.
Now that's true.
I can dig that.
It's their whole team.
I mean,
Motherfucking
interesting. That's a good
I
point.
dig that. That's a good take.
Okay, moving on.
They always lose by 3 points.
Good take.
They always lose by 3 points.
That's a good take.
They've
They
been
win every game because they put up crazy points. They always
That's a great
lose
take. Keep moving.
by
I mean, just for the record, though, the Chargers' record is 4-5.
They say the Chargers
So-
been losing by
And
3 points.
look at all their scores.
Moving on. Giants, Cowboys, 49-17.
Out for that. I got the hammer.
Yeah, you had the hammer out. Yeah, everybody expected the hammer. But see, here's the crazy thing. This is what I said to myself. I said, B-Man has to be going crazy in the first quarter because this is literally 0-0. And it's looking like one of them like weird games. And then like all of a sudden this, I mean, Jesus Christ, like,
You was going crazy. on Friday?
Score, stop. Turnover.
all of a sudden it was like,
Yeah, snowballing now. We snowballing now.
Oh shit.
I got the hammer. I knew it was gonna be like that. I was just mad at the Cowboys because I predicted the Joe was gonna skunk them again.
he picked the skunk. But I said it wasn't going to be a skunk, though. I said it wasn't going to be a skunk.
I actually went out there. I said no. I said it at least be 40-0.
You said they don't deserve to score any points. That was crazy.
Danny DeVito
I
does
do
not
that.
deserve to score any points.
Moving on.
Score with like 1 on the clock.
The Giants scored 7. They had 7 in the third quarter and they had 10 in the fourth.
I just wish we play Giants every week, but we can't.
We
So,
Gangbusters.
when
Can't even say that. That's the crazy part.
Just so you
All right, so we got the next game. We got Commanders Seahawks. Commanders lose to Seahawks 29-26. Last second field goal.
I went with the
You
Seahawks.
wouldn't see you did go Seahawks. I went with the Commanders. I thought he was gonna steal one. Who was you to go with? The Hawks.
What?
Yeah, who was you to go with?
I probably would have went with the Commanders on this.
Yeah, Seahawks pull one out by 3. Last second field goal. We had the Sunday night game. Jets Raiders 16-12. Raiders is going crazy. I like the Raiders.
I went with the Raiders.
I thought it was going to be the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got many wins, but that's one of
I
them.
went with Raiders.
3. That's what 3 I went with the
And then the Monday night game. You got this one though. You got this one. You got this one. You got this one though. He had the Broncos. Broncos pulled this out 24-22.
I told y'all, Allen is terrible, dog.
Say it again.
Bro, Josh Allen is terrible.
Say it again.
I told niggas, bro. And I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna say this.
But what did I? No, go ahead. And then we'll talk about the circumstances surrounding my pick.
Y'all know me. Y'all know I'm not a Dak fan, right? But I'm just curious
I'm gonna get you a shirt.
as to why Jalen
Y'all
Hurts
know me. Y'all know I'm not a Dak fan. I'm gonna get you a shirt already. that says that.
and Josh Allen don't get the same criticism that Dak get for interceptions. I'm just putting it out there. That's all. I'm just saying. But keep it moving.
So, what was the premise and why I picked and why I picked the fucking Bills, bro? I said, flip the coin. If it come out to the Bills gotta stomp them. Do your job. They gotta stomp them.
They ain't have it in them.
God
They
damn,
ain't have it
man.
in them, baby. You know what, man? Hold on.
I picked the Broncos too on my call.
I picked the Broncos myself. I said, look,
You know what the crazy thing?
I went out there a lot on a lot of picks, and as you said, I got my ass handed to me. But that win right there,
Feel some kind of way about.
yeah, I'm hanging my hat on that. I took a bet this weekend.
But here's the crazy thing, though. It's not a crazy pick because this is the Broncos' third straight win.
Is it?
They won 3 straight. The Broncos have won 3 straight.
I didn't notice.
They won 3 straight. Fire nice performances. We fire performance this week. Fire performance, bro.
Cleveland Browns.
As a whole, record staff label.
This is
I like that, though. I do like that. I like it. I give it to them.
even though what the Ravens scored 31 points.
31.
I still can say the defense showed up.
I said that was going to be a game where there would be non-offensive touchdowns.
That was a knockdown drive. I didn't know it was gonna be that many points scored, man. But Cleveland Browns impressed me that they could hang in there like that. And there go those doubts again about those those Lamar Jackson led
Fire
Baltimore Ravens.
performance.
Dak Prescott.
Dak Prescott? Wow. Wow. We got to put that on wax. Wow. No, the hoodie's getting ordered because it's the first time ever that he's ever given this nigga props.
Because I'm critical, you know, some things I could point
He
out.
went crazy this
I'm
game.
gonna say Dak Prescott, no doubt.
He went crazy.
Shout out,
Fire performance,
shout out
bro.
Wayne Dakota.
Fire performance this game, bro. This week.
Can't go
Okay.
wrong with that. Can't go wrong with that. That's a really good pick. You-
I'm gonna go with the Lions, man. The Lions is seizing the moment. Not necessarily.
Early win the staff.
Yeah, oh yeah. They could have very well lost this game,
Mm-hmm.
and it would have been okay. Lions, okay. What the Lions did was jump to the front of the line and said, "Look, man, y'all gotta take us serious. Y'all gotta take us serious. Whether they're serious or not, we gotta take them serious." 7-2, you gotta take them serious. Gotta take them serious, man. Real deal. Ice performance week. Oh, ice performance of week 10. We're gonna go this way first. Who you got? Ice performance. Who stunk the gym up? Yeah,
Oh, have mercy.
yeah,
That's what I was going. Go ahead, Ice.
Indeed.
yeah. That's a
Damn it, man. Yeah.
that's a stinky ass performance.
What?
Who your ice performance, bro?
Damn, I just had it in my head now. I can't think of that shit.
Want to pass real quick?
Yeah.
Ice performance, fresh. Who you got? Ice performance.
New York City Midgets. Excuse me, the Giants.
Oh shit. Are you
Then DeVito was at quarterback, and we just can't stand this no more, man. I always say, man, there are 32 football teams that are not 32 NFL quarterbacks. They don't have any. They don't have any.
like zero? No, like
None.
Ain't like zero.
None.
Oh, I got
It's the funny,
you.
it's the funny shit about DeVito though. He tried to stay in college.
What?
Kicked him out or
Nah, he went for like an exemption to get an extra year at a division. He was at Division 3.
I really want to watch this Kansas game.
An exemption to get an extra year.
right?
They didn't give him the extra year. You know what I'm saying? So they was like, yo, you knew you had a Division 3.
Right.
You wanted to play another year in college because you know you're not good enough. And
Right.
now
They kicked his
Well,
ass
let me
out.
say this about Mr. Danny DeVito, right? Well, I mean, his performance is trash, but I will say that wasn't a good game to that wasn't a good litmus test.
Okay.
Oh, was it?
No. Hold on, let me finish. No, he only that's the first game he started.
Okay.
That's the first game he started, and I personally don't think that's a fair litmus test, right? Because,
It's your boy. It's your
and
boy.
I say that because the Cowboys are a really good fucking defense, right? So I don't think that was a great litmus test. Do I think he's a good quarterback? Not really. But I think he deserves.
they don't even.
I think he deserves.
Next,
to start
watch him.
a different-
Watch him next week. He gonna look.
Same.
He gonna listen. He gonna be the man next week.
No, he's not because the offensive line is terrible.
Yeah, he gonna be the man next
They
week.
stink. So my
The worst offensive line versus the worst defense in the league. He gonna be the man next.
next performance is Lamar Jackson. He, So he don't my parents. He's so sometime, I hate that nigga, dog.
Can we stop right there real fast, man? Is it him or that team? Because that whole team just loves to give up leads.
What I'm saying is, man, it's the whole team. But I don't think he gets his fair share of blame.
You was waiting. You was waiting in the wings, bro.
Bro, you can look it up. He has been the one that has been turning the ball over in the last couple of years for them to be losing leads.
You said last couple of years.
Yeah, last couple of years. For them to have a 7-2 record. For them to have a 7-2 record.
Finish that up, man. Finish it up. Finish it up.
And
We got
last year
10
around
minutes.
this time-
Finish it up.
And last year around the time they had 7-3 record, which they probably could have been 10-0 if you remember correctly. But it was because of his turnovers in the fourth quarter, and it was because of his play or not stepping up and being what he was supposed to have been when they most needed Lamar Jackson to be Lamar Jackson.
Okay, cool. Okay. So what did we learn? Real quick. We're going to go here. What did we learn? No. What did we learn?
That's what I
Rapid
learned.
fire. 1 minute. What did we learn? 1 minute.
What I learned is I might have spoke too fast about Lamar Jackson and the Ravens offense.
What did we learn?
I won't even say what I learned, what I knew, but I think a lot of America learned is that I love Tony Pollard, but he's only good when you keeping him fresh. Like last year when he was behind Zeke took the punishment.
Okay.
And then-
Okay. I'm glad you said that.
So Rico Dowdle, we gotta throw Rico Dowdle in there, get him some boom, 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 because he's the bigger guy, and then let Tony be the change of his back.
What did we learn?
Anybody could be any given Sunday.
You know what I learned?
Football, man. Any given Sunday.
You know what I learned? That Super Bowl window can close real quick. Ask the Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo.
That Super Bowl window can close real quick.
That's what I really meant by any given Sunday. In football, are you really that good, or is just any given Sunday?
And
Because you could be that team one year, and next year you cannot be that team.
and I want to add to that mix. I want to add to that mix. Joey B might be in that mix, and the Who Days, they may be in that mix because they lost one to C.J. Stroud and the up and coming Texans. Shout out to C.J. Stroud because I wanted to wait a couple, but that as a just an arm, a passer. Oh my God, he's doing things. Listen, I don't care what that kid does; they may fall flat on their face. What he's showing me is that he is an elite arm talent. I don't want to say much more, but man, can he sling the pill?
I will go on record right now and say he is the best professional Ohio State cornerback that I have ever seen in the NFL.
Cool.
That's fair.
Cool.
That's fair.
So, bye week teams: Chiefs, Rams, Dolphins, Eagles. We'll see y'all next week. A big week of football next week. We got a monster Monday night game coming up. Wow.
Forward to that.
Sheesh. We got a monster Monday night game. Monster Monday night game. So many storylines going into that. Big. Let's see.
This week.
Let's take this. Let's take a look. Let's take a look on that. Let's run a quick flyer on all of the games. Let's run a quick flyer on all of those games. Yeah,
Cincinnati.
way too early, but not way too early, but
Baltimore and Cincinnati.
too early picks. Yeah, it's a monster game. It's a monster game this Thursday. This Thursday is Cincinnati, Baltimore.
Had to be there.
Oh,
Thoughts?
where's that?
It's in Baltimore. It's in Baltimore.
What's that?
I got the Ravens early
Be there. You come to the game.
in a thrashing. I got the Ravens in a thrashing.
These are two teams coming off of
He might be.
losses.
I know Shannon be there. I know Shannon be
They
there.
both might have salt in their mouth. I think what we may do here is, I'm pretty sure B is going to be, where's the Eagles Pigeons game? That's in Kansas City?
The Eagles.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, KC. That's going.
But I'm pretty sure that Ed and Shannon be at that game.
It should be.
I'm pretty sure.
Mistaken, they'll be there.
Ro, where you at, Ro? I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure all the Who Days should be at that game.
Yeah, Baltimore.
Yeah. Storm and Norm, all of them should be at that game. Real quick, let's run.
Those Norm gonna be.
Let's run this slate down. Sunday, November 19th. Real quick. Pittsburgh at Cleveland.
Pittsburgh.
Berg.
Cleveland.
So be injured.
I'm still going with Cleveland. I'm gonna still go with Cleveland.
Amari Cooper have a good game though.
I'm still going with Cleveland.
All right, keep it pushing.
Chicago at Detroit.
These
Bring the hammer out. Detroit with the hammer. That might be 50.
Nah, it's gonna be better than what you think.
Detroit.
Better than what you think?
It's gonna be. I think so. It's gonna
I
be,
got the hammer. You got what you got?
Right now, I got the hammer.
You got what you got?
28-14.
We got the Los Angeles Chargers at Green Bay.
Chargers.
Give me the Chargers in that game. I'm gonna go out on a limb. I hate these motherfuckers, but I'm gonna go Chargers. It is an early game. It's a 1 o'clock game, bro.
So 10 o'clock out there.
This is the vaunted West Coast team traveling. East Coast playing an early game.
He's in Green Bay.
Give me Green Bay. All right, I'm going Chargers. I don't normally. I'm gonna jump back on it because fuck it. Why not? Las Vegas at Miami, 1 o'clock.
Miami.
Miami all day.
I'd take Miami. Going that 2-game winning streak. Antonio Pierce.
Yeah, I like Miami.
So
I'm going the other way.
My.
I'm going the other way.
Say less.
Fuck it.
Rolling.
Fuck it. Let's go the other way.
Keep betting on black.
Vegas in an upset. Keep the good times rolling.
Betting on black.
Keep the good times rolling. Let's go the other way. Nah, I'm joking. Miami, it's a team with a loser record. We know what Miami does to these teams. They beat the brakes off them niggas.
Yup.
New York at Washington.
DC.
New York who?
The Giants.
Redskins. Commanders. Yeah.
Division game.
I'm gonna go on a limb. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say DeVito.
Oh, man.
I like the Giants.
I like to
Where is it at?
It's in Washington.
I like DeVito.
It's in Washington.
I'm gonna go with Danny DeVito.
I like the Giants.
If
I'm gonna go with the Commanders and pull out a
sick. But if DeVito play, I like DeVito.
I'm gonna go with the Commanders by 1. It's gonna be a very close game. A field goal, less than a field goal.
We don't got shot. I said if Tyrod Taylor playing.
Well, it's going to be in the 20s, and it's going to be listen. The Giants are going to look like a credible offense against this defense. I'm telling you, that's going to be the problem. It's going to be in the 20s.
Oh, they don't even let him throw the ball past yo. I'm telling you, though. Yeah,
They're playing the worst defense in the league.
Trash. All right, next.
Moving on.
8 yards.
Dallas at Carolina.
Dallas all day.
Dallas.
Somebody do it, bro.
Dallas.
All day long.
I got Dallas, man. Not the thrashing we think, but I just think Dallas. Tennessee at Jacksonville. Jacksonville bounces back, man. Yeah, they bounce back.
Hold on, man. You said Tennessee and Jacksonville?
Tennessee at Jacksonville.
I like Jacksonville.
I like Jacksonville. I like Jacksonville. Jacksonville.
Oh, nah.
Jacksonville.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Chill.
Arizona at Houston.
Houston.
Stroud. I like Stroud.
Houston.
I think it'd be.
Houston. This is
shootout.
It's gonna be a shootout. It's definitely gonna be a shootout. But Houston, listen, this is the C.J. Stroud 400-yard passing game, and a fucking Kyler Murray 350. This is one of them games. It's a shooter. It's a video game. I got Houston though. Tampa Bay at San Fran. Oh God.
Stop playing. San Fran.
Good Lord. They get right.
Yeah.
New York at Buffalo. The Jets at Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Jets.
Which
Nah, Buffalo gonna get right. They don't get right this game. I think they're gonna get right.
Which world? Give me Buffalo.
They're going to get right.
Give me Buffalo.
Seattle at LA at the Rams. Seattle at the
They're going to
Rams.
get right.
They already beat them.
They're going to get right. Get right.
Who you got? Seattle at the Rams. Seattle. Who you got?
Who?
Who you got? Seattle at the Rams.
Rams.
Who you got?
Seattle.
Give me the Rams. Seattle starts to take a nosedive here. Give me the Rams. Minnesota at Denver.
So Denver luck, it ran out.
Now I'm going to Denver. Denver gonna keep the good times rolling.
Luck ran out.
Give me Josh Dobbs. No. I'm tripping. Give me Josh Dobbs. My bad. Give me Josh Dobbs.
Weapons too that they.
Give me Josh Dobbs.
Dobbs is real.
He ready to play with all the weapons.
And the big one. The big one.
Give me Josh Dobbs with hair. Russell Wilson.
They barely won last.
Give me, but they won on a road in a hostile environment. Cross country. Here's a big game. Philly at Kansas City, Monday night.
Taking all bets. Let's go.
Philly, KC.
In KC, give me KC.
Yeah, give me KC.
It's going to be a sweep. Give me KC. And that concludes the Fire Nights experience, man. We appreciate y'all joining in with us, man. We love y'all. You could be anywhere in the world, man, but you're rocking with us. We appreciate it. Shout out to everybody tuning in, man. Hit the like, subscribe button, man. It's your boys. Rush, take us out.
That shit you rap.
We out.
E-way all
We
day.
live at the Fire Nights podcast, man, and it's certain moments that you have when you do these things, and I think it's more the moment.
These guys came from Woodland, Delaware. Where are you from? Who's fighting right now? Who's fighting right now? Who's fighting right now? Who's Let me see him. Let me see him. Let me see him.
Man, it's your boy D-Mac.